You church members are whacked. There you go. You got another thing coming. How death was conquered. No, when Jesus returned, coming back with a big sword. I don't think he's just going to come back with a big sword to show you his sword. Mm-hmm. America's crazy. This American bullshit's crazy. Yeah, it is. It's crazy as hell. Living in La La Land. Starvation's coming. I mean, La La Land, man. La La Land. Yeah. That's living in La La Land. And they're saying that the Old Testament was before Christ. No, it says the end of times. It's going to happen at the end of times. You know. So how was that before Christ? You know what I'm saying? But it don't matter. See, all their lies and shit, they've lost track of shit. It don't matter. There's a plan in action. It don't matter what these dumb motherfuckers do. Once it's over, you know, there's nothing they can redo to change it. You know what I mean? Once it's over, you know? There's no apologizing then. You know what? I will hit a vape. I will hit a vape. Shut up. I mean, did that make you feel good coming in saying that? Because it's just plumb stupid. It is. Just stupid. You know, and that's the problem. Everybody's gotten away with just talking however the fuck they want to people. But then when somebody stands up for themselves, they act like there's something wrong with that. No, listen here, you Narc County motherfuckers. No, not in my world. Not in my world at all. Mm-mm. You know? And I was willing to do what I done for them people. And, or for that person. And in return, I've been ignored. Told I don't know what I'm talking about. Had my family all turn on me. Had, well, I guess, you know, they probably done had. I just didn't know it. Hurts. And everybody says, oh, we're all scot-free. We've all been through ours. No, bullshit. Bullshit. Shit. You know, and then I come and present it, and then everybody says, oh, well, when you have more experience with God. Okay. Okay. Star studiers. Magic potion murders. Imaginary nation. Imaginary nation. You know, you'd think people would want to do the right thing. Instead, they're digging around trying to fucking find something to pin on me. And that is so stupid. So very fucking stupid. Got my kids working overtime. One of my kids working overtime, about to blow a gasket on me, you know? And it's like, I don't get it. I don't understand that. That's not how my daughter talked to me. Said I had a bad shot of... What the fuck? She never talked to me like that. Never talked to me. Never fucking talked to me like this. That's been a hard pill to swallow. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not here to fucking impress people. I'm not here to impress. I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks of me. I know I've been through hell and back, and I needed to be heard, and that's what this is what people do to people. They're trying, they'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. God will jumble everything up. They won't figure fucking shit out. But you know what? I hope like hell I get the fuck out of here and this country is just left with it. That's what I hope. Because I don't even want to help now. I just, I need, my mind needs a break. And you guys can say all you want, but you know what? My mind needs a break. Should have been heard. Should have been heard. Somebody, just an ounce of, just a speck of respect. None. But I promise people's going to want the answers. People's going to realize pretty soon just how real this really is. And when they do, figure it the fuck out on your own then. Yeah, that'll thin down population. Like, that's probably what they were going for, probably thinning down population. You know what I mean? I mean, that's just stupid. Stupid, but it's effective, I'm sure. Effective. But I like the way God thinks, and I think, he might think the same way like that, just pull me out of here and leave you guys with it, and then what are you going to do? You're not going to have the answers. And I've been screaming how fucking long trying to give you these answers? Yeah. That would be a lesson you guys should have to learn, since you think you guys keep continuing to tell me the lessons I need to learn. Maybe there's your lesson. You'll get left with it. Figure it out then. You know what I mean? Pretty is as pretty does. And I said, the weather up there was going to get out of hand. Tornadoes and stuff, and it did. Everything that I've said. It blows my mind. And it says all this people up there is going to go blind. Or, the whole thing, it was going to go dark, and it's like, this all could have been prevented if we would have just pulled together as a nation. But God knew from the beginning. That's why the book says what it says. Because he knew. He knew. A bunch of idiots that don't listen, that don't care about society, that don't care about their country. They think they're into witchcraft and bullshit and that grass does them favors. They're fucking stupid. It does things you have no idea. It causes cancer. It causes all kinds of things. Aneurysms. So many answers. That's a money-making deal for the fucking gubba-gubba. Greedy fucks. But I think it's stupid because, like in Pennsylvania, it's all over there. It's all over. It was all over up in there. You tell families, man, because I stopped at one house because there was a bunch of kids' toys in the yard and the fucking ditch was just full of it. I said, ma'am, I don't know if you've ever heard of water hemlock, but that's what you got in your ditch. And I said, that is very deadly. About 3 weeks later, I went by there. They didn't do nothing about it. People don't care. If they don't hear it on the national TV or the fucking government don't broadcast, they don't listen. But I said from the very beginning, everybody needs to fucking do something. We need to all pull together and get rid of this shit. But no. And God knew they wasn't going to. God knew they wasn't going to. Just shows how stupid they are. And what you got leading the country. Dumb fucks. That don't listen. That just because that man probably didn't cuss when he talked, they listened to every word he said, even though there was fucking all kinds of proof that I was telling the truth. It doesn't even make sense. But I grant you, when I finally do, get in their face. They're not. I don't care. I don't care. I'm past that. Way past it. I'll burst their eardrums. I'll be so loud. Do you understand? Because I won't be able to help it. Because that's how mad I'm getting. Because it's stupid. And they've hurt so many people by doing this. They've put so many lives in danger from doing this. Just for wanting to shut me up. And that's pathetic. One little person took all this many people. See, that's what God does. You're the one that everybody wants to persist on telling me how to be and how I need to act and how I need to pray and how I need to carry myself and how I need to be more mature. Well, no, I don't. God loves me just like I am. God likes my fire. I don't give a fuck if people do or not. I'm not here to pacify. I'm here to tell the fucking truth, something that people's got so far from. They've got so petty, so petty. You know, because I grew up that we had to wear dresses, long hair, couldn't cut our hair, couldn't wear makeup, couldn't listen to the radio, couldn't do none of that. But then as soon as I leave home, my mom starts bar hopping, wearing jeans, dating men. She's been dating men all along. She's been fucking around on my dad all along. But all in the name of God. Smearing my name like a motherfucker, and you know, I had no idea. Well, the whole time I'm doing everything under the sun I could for her. She shit on my daughter is why I quit talking to her. At first. And then we got in a fight. But you know what? I got respect for him because you know what? Because trust me, I bit her nose one time. One time. Drinking Old Charter. But you know what? That lady had a million times coming of getting her ass beat, but I was a good daughter and didn't touch her. I told my dad I was going to. She didn't shut up, but you know, I never did because I do got respect. But on God knows she had it. She would have had it coming if I had it, you know, because what she does is so wrong, so low. Her moves are so fucking low and so pathetic. But you know what? I never wanted to sit and talk about it because it's my mother. But the whole time they're out smearing my fucking name. Oh, it cooled off. It rained. That's nice. That's real nice. Real nice rain. I literally cannot stand that. I can't stand the way that feels to have like a raindrop on my arm. Is that gross? Feels gross. It would be. It would be. And if everybody told the truth, that'd be really good. Because, you know, I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. If you got people, you know, stacking up all these lies about you and saying all these lies behind your back and shit about your life all these years, you had no idea. Do you know what? I'm sorry. That'll piss anybody off. That'd piss anybody off. Because these pussy-ass motherfuckers do it behind your back. Let me in the same room with them and see what these son of a bitches say. Let me make eye contact with these motherfuckers and see what they say about me. Lying-ass motherfuckers, they know I'll slap their fucking teeth out their mouth. Lying-ass motherfuckers, that's why they do everything behind my back. That's why they've done it all behind my back, because you see, they ain't never had me in the room. They've all sit around and done this, all this backstabbing bullshit, fucking conjuring up bullshit, imaginary shit, together, losing their fucking minds while the world has watched and not helped them. Because I came up here saying, man, these people need help. These people need help bad. They got parasitic brains and they need help. No, the country goes, oh, no, wait, no, there ain't no hemlock. There ain't no hemlock. EBT fart card. There ain't no hemlock. EBT fart card. Hemlock's been around for centuries. Shut up. You know what I mean? And it's so fucking thick up there. Just like the Bible says, it'll be nothing but thorn and thistle. Just like the Bible says. Just like the Bible says, everybody sits around on their fucking thumbs going, that's another office. That's not our job. That's another office. That's not our job. Yeah, well, who fucking job is it, you numbnut motherfuckers? Lazy ass motherfucker. There's so many fucking government offices too. There's so many government offices. And not fucking one of them's for that. Well, then who the fuck is it? The dirt mans? Well, come on, dirt man. A little dirt in my pillow for the dirt man. In case he comes to town. To my left. Deep under the mountain. Ho. Shut up. Are you in a trailer? No, I'm in. No, but it looks like it, doesn't it? It looks like I'm sitting in front of a window, doesn't it? I'm in my truck. It does look like a trailer window. But I'm in my truck. I was like, no, how would you think I'm in a trailer? But I look and it's like, that's how them latches are in a trailer window. That's funny. Tammy, did you super people is coming back out? What the fuck are you talking about? That don't even make no sense, dude. Tammy, did you super people is coming back out? I don't know it. I don't know what you're saying. Sorry, I don't know what you're saying. Druggie? Oh, you fucking cocksucker. Shut up and get out of here. That's all you got to say, JB. Oh, well. I bet it's the other way around, but okay, JB. I bet it's the other way around, but okay, JB. Whatever. Don't come in here and talking smack to me. No, but I was around Missouri a little bit. Yes, I am white trash, motherfucker. Get it right and put the white in front of it. Or not white. Call me mellow yellow trash. Call me mellow yellow trash, motherfuckers. Call me mellow yellow. I'm not, no, I ain't wanting no damn date. Do I look like I'm one? Who in the hell would want to fucking go on a date with me right now? No, I wouldn't go on a date. My God, shut up. Do I look like I'm mean surfing? No, I'm not. Thank you very much. Good griefola. I'm just being exaggerating, but no. Taylor Swift. I didn't pay full price for it, though. I got it for $1 at a recess shop. I mean, not that it wouldn't be worth it, you know, because it's a cute shirt, but I'm just trying to tell you, I'm a cheap ass. Okay? I got it for $1. Yeah. The sleeves wasn't cut out of it yet. I had to cut them out, and so I paid $1 for it, 50 cents, whatever it was, and a little bit of my time, you know, my blood, sweat, and tears into it by cutting the sleeves out. You know what I mean? Putting my little twist on it. Yeah. Oh, shut up, Joker. Come up with something better, because I'm sick of that one. And to my left, deep under the mountain, under the ground, it's where he keeps his dirt. Yes, I wouldn't call it customizing, but you know what? You know how many fucking t-shirts I've rent? just cutting the sleeves out. And because my lazy ass, instead of cutting it, I'll tear it. And then it'll tear clean across the back. Oh, that makes me mad. Because I done it too. I had an old jean shirt that I absolutely loved. It had stuff embroidered right here like little roses, which I'm not keen on roses. Or flowers on my shirt or nothing. I'm not a flower wearer. I'm not a flower girl. But it was like from the 70s. It was cool as hell. But I fucking cut the sleeves out and tried to rip it, the rest of the way off. And instead, it ripped across the back of the shirt. And I was like, I fucking wore that motherfucker anyways, torn. You know what my thing is I don't care to be fancy. I've never, I used to, dress up, for church and stuff, but, I've led such a beat down, kept down life that, I don't crave material things at all. I don't crave material things at all. All I want to do is live, Everything I've ever had has been stolen from me my whole life. Ever since I moved out, and it's fucked up. It's fucked up. From a family that just, not my kids, they didn't. And that's what that's why I'm saying, we didn't have a bad relationship. We didn't. I don't give a fuck what's been said. And it don't even make no sense. It blows my mind. But I know by the words being said, that ain't, but I've heard them kind of words that, so I know where it sounds like where it's coming from. And it's like, that don't even make sense. Don't even make sense. But nothing is right now. Nothing really is making sense right now. Don't worry about my amount of family members. I don't want to talk about my family. I don't want to talk about that amount or nothing. I got 12. It hurts. I ain't got to see him since this, and I got told that I was bad grandma and everything, and I'm not. I came to fucking help, to try to prevent my grandbabies from getting sick. That's why I came, because it was so bad up there. Okay? And my grandbabies live up there. I know this society and this world does not give a fuck. Washington, D.C. does not give a fuck. But God does. And this is proof what these motherfuckers are. Oh, they put their family, they've never went to bed hungry. Never went to bed hungry, but you know what? I bet they do before they die. I bet they go hungry before they die. I bet they taste hunger before they taste death. Yeah, because they don't care. They flat don't give a fuck. Aw. Thank you. I know I'm not. I know God's with me. I know that. You know what? Don't be sorry. It ain't nothing but a thing. We can't, they don't need you being sorry. I love rain. The government done ever shut the fuck up, and you know what? I'm gonna get in them motherfucking face, and they're gonna fucking hear what they've done. Do you understand me? They can't hide forever. Avoid me, because that's what they've done by letting me play phone tag, because they know I don't want to drive in that shit. Because all I'd like to do is drive into that motherfucker, not drive there, just because it's so stupid. Can't even fucking figure out how to park to go to the motherfucker, because it's just a nasty fucking piss-stained fucking town. That's all it is. Bunch of cement-looking piss-stained fucking buildings that they don't actually take care of the people in, just the rich. It's a bunch of rich people walking around acting like they're playing life. A bunch of rich bitch motherfuckers pretending they're playing life. Oh, they got their problems taken care of in court, but a poor person goes to court and it's like, it's fucked up. And fuck you, Miami, Oklahoma. You son of a bitches, you're gonna pay for what you've done, you sacks of shit. All their shit. Yeah, the government is trouble. The government is the devil. I don't give a fuck how they fucking sit in there and sing their little church hymns. That's a blasphemy if you ask me. Sitting there fucking raping children but singing about Jesus. Shut up! You don't deserve to say his name. No. This country's let so much shit go on for so fucking long. No, these motherfuckers don't. They should be falling on their fucking face begging the people and begging God to forgive them for the sick shit that they've done to this country. Do you understand that? I don't give a fuck. Motherfuckers go around holding their head high like they got some reason to. And that's all they fucking done to this country. Shut up! I'll cuss if I fucking want to. Stupid bitch, get the fuck out of here. Get your fucking ass out of here. Bitch, I'm fucking 54 years old. 54 years old. Shut the fuck up. No. I don't have to. No. Bullshit. Shut up. Most of you voted for a man that sprays himself orange, so shut up. He sprays himself orange and you guys want him to run our country. My lord. So you think I care what your opinion of me is? No, I don't. Not one drop. I just had to throw my hands up in the air on that one. I don't. And that's the truth. Nothing but the truth. So help me God. That's the truth. The truthie. The truthster. Having a good day and hope. Yes, I am. I am, thank you. Thank you. And I know it's a blessing, you know, I mean, we need to stop, you know. And start listening to one another, you know. Start doing something, you know, because that's what got us in this mess, not listening to each other. You know, people. And letting these motherfuckers sit up there and call the shots when they're not calling the shots, they're just doing stupid shit. There was a dude saying stuff about what the government had spent the money, you know, America's money on. Some of the stupidest fucking shit. These people have millions of dollars on stupid fucking shit. Stupid fucking shit. Like I said up here behind this rest area, you know, boxes and boxes of pamphlets just sewed out there. You know, that costs money. You could have fed the fucking homeless with that. These people are fucking twisted in their head, you know? I'm sorry, before you fucking sit and fill out a fucking thing full of fucking paper and advertisements and shit for businesses, feed the fucking people, you dumb motherfuckers. That's why your country's shit. Bunch of greedy fucks. Bunch of greedy fucks. They should be ashamed. They will be. I know what all they've done to my family, so you know what? If you think I'm not gonna get a little bit in on something on, hey, you're crazy. Cause I know I will in the end. I know how I am, and I'm begging God, let me in on this battle. Put me on the front line, boss. Put me on the front line, boss. I don't care with a dull butter knife. I don't give a shit. I'd be able to do some damage with a dull butter knife, cause I'm so mad. Cause I'm so mad. I'm hurt. And I can't stand stupid. To sit and continue to be stupid and let the people suffer. They're stupid. Stupid. And they know what all they've done. They play innocent and act like they don't know anything going on. They're crazy. They do. Yeah, people can believe it all they want. Like I said, yeah, I should have got a public apology a long time ago from these fuckers. But you know what? It just means it's going to be better than that because I know God will not let me down. Everybody always has. God won't let me down. And everybody will want the answers, you know. Everybody will, because it's going to happen. What I'm saying is going to happen. They can think they got it all figured out all they want. You can't outwit God, sweethearts. You cannot outwit God. You can't. You can try. You just dig yourself a holes all you're doing. You're not doing anything. You're not accomplishing nothing going against God. I go against the grain all the time. I go against the grain all the fucking time. But you know what? That ain't against God. I go against man's grain. They've lied to me my whole motherfucking life, you know? I mean, I'm really pissed. They've lied about me my whole motherfucking life. Like, made me a problem. Man, bullshit. Bullshit. Drug. They couldn't get... I know they done something, because I know they wouldn't have been able to get my kids to do this. I don't know what's going on. I don't. Blows my mind, though. Blows it. But as a country, I think, you know, the smart thing would have been done was to pull together and do something. Instead of everybody making fun of me and saying this grass isn't toxic, this grass isn't bad, because yeah, it is. That man's got so many people fooled. So many people fooled. I don't get it. I don't understand how he's done it. Or why? You know, it's God's plan, you know, everything is or it wouldn't happen. But I know that God gave me, I mean, the know-how to do it. This I do know. And the shit that I caught that it does is crazy, and somebody should want to know, should have wanted to know that. Man, I seen right here, like right through the fucking fence, there's a little stream down there. And it's so pretty. God, I wish I could walk down there. Makes me mad. Fuck their fences. Fuck their fucking fences. Can't even fucking explore. You know, I don't want to go out to the fucking parks, the state parks, because every fucking time I do, them fucking cops got to come around my fucking truck, and I don't like leaving it sit there, come back, and they fucking have done something else to it. You know what I mean? It's fucking stupid. Fucking petty. But no justice over that either. That seems to be forgotten about too. Well, it's not to me. I've not forgotten it. Fucking stalking ass motherfucking Freemasons, stupid fucks. I don't know how that's went on so long. How the fuck America has went and got by with doing this kind of shit. How they've gotten by with doing this kind of shit, and mainly to our children. How the fuck have they gotten away with this shit? They're sick. And no, I'm not going to shut up about that. Oof. Look, I got sweaty. I was perspiring. I was perspiring. I'm always perspiring. It's hot. I rolled the windows up, it got like extra hot fast. Oh man, I mean, I'm drenched. It didn't take but a second. Shit. Oh, that feels good. Carthage, Missouri police is not looking for me. I ain't nowhere near Carthage, Missouri, so shut the fuck up. Carthage, Missouri police need to shut the fuck down, and they're going to get that way because you know what? I'm going to be heard, you freaks. Just because I've sit here don't mean I'm incapable of it. I was just wanting to see if America would do the right thing. And just like I knew, they won't. They won't. They won't. They never will. They never will. They never will. But you know what? There'll be a day it's too late for them to do the right thing. It'll be too late. It'll be too late for Americans to do the right thing. Yeah. Yeah, Oh, you're an old geezer? Fuck yeah, I am. How'd you know? Weezer. Geezer Weezer. I do believe in God. Awesome. I wouldn't be here without him. Yeah. I wouldn't be here without him. If it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be here. Governor Minute. I don't know. This country knows, though. These leaders know. I know. God loves us all. God does. God loves us all. And just like everything else, I honestly, I don't feel worthy of his love. I don't. I don't, But I know he does. And I'm not going to have the likes of people tell me he doesn't. When I know he does, and he's very proud of me. And to know that I've accomplished something in life. I have. A lot more than anybody had ever given me credit for. Anybody would ever say out of their mouth about me. And I don't understand that. I don't understand. Because you know what? You can't lie. The Bible don't lie. So everybody wants to try to figure me out. Just read the Bible. And that's what bothers them. They know. TikTok. I wonder if they'll take their wallet to hell with them. Buy them no soda. I don't think anybody can wrap their mind around this ain't a time to fuck around, and try to, seriously, because, if you look into everything I've said, there's no way I figured out all this stuff on my own. No way. No way in hell. And no, they were sure to take everything down, because I had 6 different TikTok accounts, because that's what I was putting it on. And then I realized anything I put on YouTube stayed, they didn't delete it. Crazy end times, yes. And you know what? Prevention or, coming together as a nation. And, because these people are so, a narcissist is so stuck in their own head that they can't see past their own fucking nose. That is how a narcissist thinks. They can't. They're so selfish, so self-centered that they can't wrap their minds around helping others. So you tell me why the fuck will we have a president, a narcissistic president? Because it's well known that a narcissist doesn't care about nobody but themselves. And he's very much a narcissist. And I'm not saying it to run him down. I'm saying it because when something like this goes down, you care about your country and you drop your fucking pride. I don't care if I'm an old redneck bitch from Wyandotte, Oklahoma. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I've been dogged by my family, every fucking buddy, and they fucking have made sure of that with their fucking Freemason bullshit and acts. And I know that. I know that without a doubt. That's why I went to that mother. These motherfuckers are such pussy-ass cowards. They hide behind everything. They hide behind everything. Well, they're not going to be able to hide behind nothing from God. You can't hide from God. No. You got knock, knock, knock. It's your time, motherfucker. It's your time. It's time to go. You know? And all for pride and selfishness is how what their deal is. Their reasoning behind everything. What am I talking about? What piece of shit government we got? What liars we got in there in office? What rude people, you know, and how just, even at the last minute, they gotta act like stupid fucking idiots. Drag the hide off the cowboy. Yeah. This cowboy don't like road rash, okay? No, I don't. This cowboy don't like road rash. And they about pulled the hide off this little cowgirl. Yeah, they have. Got my last nerve showing. Like an abscessed tooth, you know what I mean? Oh, shut up, you fucktard. Fuck the Masons. You know, the fact that if they ain't shut down, and if them motherfuckers, no one's done nothing to them, you know, their day's coming. Their day's coming. They ain't nothing. They ain't gonna hide behind God. It would do that. What they've been doing in God's house. Oh, I'd hate to be in their shoes. I would be shitting all over myself. I'd be shitting all over myself. Been doing all them bad acts in God's house. Oh man. Yeah. Oh, witcheroo. They're creeps. Creeps. Oh, creepy. El Creepo. I do. I do. I didn't know that, but I do. Jelly. You're just mad you're not the Joker. Thank you for giving me something to say to people because I was running out of things to say. Quit being mad because I look like the Joker. Quit being mad. You're just mad. You're just upset. You're just upset I'm the Joker. Thank you. The face is funny. She is. She's looking out the window right now. Checking out this rain. I got like 4 compliments on her today. It was a compliment Heidi day. Oh, I didn't see what you asked. I don't see where you asked nothing. I don't see where you asked nothing. Just a second, I'm putting it all on. She is a good girl. What am I up to tonight? Sitting right here. Jaden, I didn't see what you asked. Or Jalen. Answer or ask it again and I'll answer it. Oh. Who is a fake preacher? What'd you ask? Oh, shut up. You watch me all the time. Jaden, I still didn't see your question. If you don't want... Did you ask if I was homeless? I didn't see your question. I went all the way back up. No reply about Israel. No reply about Israel. What about all the sketchy shit they've done? Maybe that's what it is. Ask everybody about it. I don't know, ask the United States what kind of shit they got in a mess in. I don't know, because that's what it is. They done something, and they done something a long time ago. Yeah, they did. And they've gotten away with it. That's what's happened. And they've got themselves in a big-ass mess, and they know it. They have. They've got themselves in a big-ass mess. Because, you know, yeah, they did. They've lied about a lot of stuff. Yeah, they have. About everything they've done's been a lie. Anything they wrote a poem on, if you read the poem, you know it's a lie. But they flatter themselves in it somehow. You know. It is facts. Because, you know, I went to a lot of them little like, state park things. I went to a lot of different ones, and it was the same thing. Like the Jonestown flood, no, they blew that fucking dam apart. They blew that motherfucking dam apart. A pond wall doesn't fall. These motherfuckers are such liars. But that man barely made it out with his life. What was the man doing down there on the dam when it blew up? He blew the motherfucker up. That's why he barely made it out with his life. Lying-ass motherfuckers. And that's when the cops came and loosened my lug nuts at the fucking Cracker Barrel. Because I'd said all that shit. Thought they'd just out me. Well, God told me, check your lug nuts. Checked them, and all 5 of them was just sitting on there. I didn't even have a lug wrench. I had to go in and buy a lug wrench. And I was so fucking mad, I couldn't get them tight. It was so hot, and I was so mad. So I went over to a tire shop and asked them to tighten it for me, and they said, this didn't happen by itself. And I said, I know. It was. Then I said, and the only thing around my truck was 2 cops. And that was in Frederick, Pennsylvania. And have they ever called me and apologized or talked to me? No. But you can blast them all fucking day, and these pieces of shit just sit there and fucking ignore you. They don't do their jobs. All they do is harass. That's all they have done for a long time now. And like everybody says, why do they need those that kid back here and said, why do these cops' cars look like that now? I said, what do you mean? All blacked out? And he said, yeah. I said, to hide shit. So they can hide what they're doing in there when they're up to no good. But the regular people, you have to have a permit to get them kind of windows. That bipolar fucking one-sided bullshit don't fly with me. No. That's stupid. Stupid. Very stupid. I think I'm funny sometimes. I've been very hurt by this world, and by America, and I'm very fucking pissed off about it. But in the end, I'm gonna win, and you know what? There's gonna be a lot of people eating fucking crow. Or their own shit. Oh, it's in the Bible, sweetheart. God don't lie. God don't lie. They chose it, really. And they chose it themselves. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Oh. I don't want to win hearts. I want everybody to pull together and do something about this. You know, I mean, I don't know. It scares me to death that we're going to be too late, you know. And I know God would let us do it if everybody would just do it, you know. But I know they're not going to. These people ain't going to do the right thing. And that's sad. You know, so I don't know why, you know, we couldn't have helped them to help them. realize they're not okay. But no, everybody sit back and just talked about me, and said I didn't know what I was talking about and stuff, and how these people are sick. They're sick. How do you hate somebody? How do you really get mad at these people when you know they're sick? But the reason they're sick, the reason this stuff apparently was brought on was because of the lies. All the lies they've spun, all the bullshit. And my son, no justice. No justice whatsoever for this shit. Not even heard. Everybody just wants more from people. Want to see more. Don't believe. Well, you know what? I don't care. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe me for it to be true. And it's sad. And I thank God for the Bible, because the Bible is going to clear my name so much, because so much is in there. So much of it's in there. I never realized God loves me so much. I never knew that much, to write about me. I always, when I was little, I wanted to be in the Bible. I wanted a Bible story. I wanted to be a Bible story. I got my wish. It's the best wish. It's the best wish, But I just don't understand how people could misunderstand somebody so much, I'm not a delicate person, I'm a little savage. I can't help it. I've had a savage life. And to me, it makes a person tougher if you just, don't be, being soft and stuff is not good for people. I don't think, being too soft is, no. You can't, no. If that's what we were supposed to be, we would be marshmallows. Okay, we're not marshmallows. Toughen your mindset up, your outlook, everything, Mainly your mindset, what people think of you. Because, so many people has gotten so beat down, so lost, and so easily manipulated because of the lack of friendship or the lack of acceptance. Well, guess what? I don't give a fuck. You don't have to accept me. I don't have to be accepted. I'll walk in like I'm $1 million fucking whether I'm accepted or not. I do. I strut around like I don't care. But I can't talk to certain classes of people because, how they've looked at me. I won't even go there. But you know what? There's a certain class that I'll open up to like a fucking book. And I can see, when they're hurting and stuff. Those are the kind of people I'm drawn to. I'm not drawn to people that's all put together, just perfect, I think. I'm drawn to the people that's in need and hurting and, look like they've never had a nice thing said to them. I can spot that a mile away. But this country, when they see it, they like to pick at people. They like to fucking run people down. They like to be sarcastic. A bunch of these motherfuckers need their fucking lips sewed shut. Yeah, they do. For the sarcastic shit they've said to some of these people. Yeah. They'll find somebody on here that's got like cerebral palsy. And some of the shit they say to them people, if I could crawl through a fucking phone and find the people fucking typing, I'd break their fucking necks. It makes me so fired up. It makes me so fucking mad. And, if you want to pick at something, I don't mind. Come to my live, Come to me and pick at me, because I don't give two shits what anybody says about me. Never have. But you know what? I didn't even think about it, but when I was a kid, at a certain point, I was kind of a bully myself. I picked at people. I'm sorry I can't see because it's like dusk and I don't know, that's like glaring now. So I can't read it. The white is bleeding into the background. And it makes it fuzzy. When I was in school, I was the same way, like we had this, I went to school with the deaf girl, and she had been adopted. But these girls kept hitting her with the fucking basketball because they'd holler, Melissa, and throw it to her. They knew she couldn't hear. But man, it made me so fucking mad. I hit that girl right in the fucking face with the fucking them basketballs hurt. When I got in trouble, I was so mad. You know, some of the things, you know, sometimes I'd get myself worse whipped because I wouldn't shut up. I'd have to go on and keep talking about what happened and why I had done what I done. And I said, I'd do it again. I'd talk to him like that again. I'd say it to him again. Yeah, I would. So you think I'm going to shut up now? No. You know what I mean? I couldn't shut up then. I can't shut up now. When something's wrong, I can't shut the fuck up about it. And I don't care who thinks I'm crazy. More people done it, the shit wouldn't get so bad. And that's what, you know, now on, you know, people just need to, they see something right. You know, I went, you know how many offices I've been to? How long this has been? Just to be not even acknowledged by these son of bitches. That's how fucking up there they put themselves. Well, I grant you they get slapped down. Ciao, ciao. I want to read your comments. I'm so sorry. Because I am nosy. Repent from sin. Shit. Maybe you ought to go look in the mirror and tell that to yourself. There, keyboard warrior. Keyboard warrior. You know, I read something I wished I hadn't read. In the Bible. Don't piss down my back and tell me it's raining. Gabba gabba. Can you hire me to scare your nephew? No, you can't. But I could. I love to do stuff like that. I'd absolutely love to do that for you. I love to scare people. I think it's funny. I used to scare my dad all the time, and he gets so mad. You're gonna get hit. And that's the same thing, because my son liked to do it to me. 3 little peas in a pod, I think, you know. Life's been a trip, I know that. You know, full of questions, full of fucking so much. You know, so much. So much bullshit. Yeah. I don't see how they've gotten away with it. Honestly. But I'd be embarrassed to death, you know. I'd be embarrassed to death if I was them. I'd be absolutely embarrassed to death. I wouldn't want to face me either if I was them, you know. They can act like all day long there's something fucking wrong with me if they want to, but I'm sorry, there's not. And I'm a mad motherfucker, and I have every right to be mad. But they have no right to fucking, like, just ignore my phone calls and shit. They have no right to act like that. They put their stuff up on pedestals, and whoever that bitch is over the fucking Justice Department, she needs her fucking ass fired. She needs to go home, grow up, then go back and try to be a big girl. Because the dumbasses ain't running no fucking nothing. They're not running shit. They're running a joke. Scam. They're the scammers. Then they got Doge. They got the broke ass motherfucker from Africa into America to go in through their money. What? I mean, figured out their money problem. What the fuck is that all about? Go about the fuck back where you came from, Elon. You know what I mean? I mean, that's crazy. All of a sudden, he's running. You know, and it's like, I know what these people are scared of. Probably hell. Probably scared of it. I don't want to go there. Hell is a scary place. Hell is a scary place. Hell is a scary place. Okay. Oh, well, I'm going to get off here. It's getting dark. Time for me to get my shut-eye. Good night, all. Sweet dreams. Don't let them bed bugs bite. Miami, Oklahoma. Good night, all.